To maintain a healthy lifestyle, we need to keep eating healthy and exercise daily. Today, we're going to be discussing health and fitness. Razia Sultan Kamara is the youngest child of 3 to her parents. Born in Lunge, she attended the prestigious Aniwash Memorial School. She studied and attained a BSc in Biological Science at the Forbe College, University of Sierra Leone. She chose to establish her own business called Craze Warehouse, a boutique specializing in branded women's clothing, cosmetic, and accessories. She has been running her business successfully for over 5 years. As with most women in her age, she gained a lot of weight, putting a hefty few pounds from depression and food. Razia still runs her boutique alongside her fitness classes. As with her boutique, she has chosen to continue her empowerment of women by keeping her fitness enterprise exclusively female. COVID is real. This is Real Talk with Aline TV show. I am your host, Aline Kista. I'll be right back after this.
Let's watch the Real Talk with Aline TV show by our very own daughter of Sierra Leone, Aline Kistar.
Welcome back to Real Talk with Aline TV show. Of course, today we're going to be discussing health and fitness. We already know, of course, a lot of young people, old as well, men and women are suffering. But I have experts here today. They're going to be talking about health and fitness. So everyone, help me welcome Razia Sultan Kamara. Hey. Welcome, Razia. Welcome to Real Talk with Aline TV show.
Thank you.
Razia, of course, now this young lady, FBC, of course, you're a graduate and entrepreneur, and now you're a fitness trainer. First of all, I want to say I'm super, super, super proud of you and all your achievements.
Thank you.
Because I remember when I begin core, now you be to push me, move, because I'm very, very lazy. But definitely, you didn't answer because we want to tell your story, so you're able to help other young people like myself and everybody else watching about, what you go through, gained weight, and then now. A six-pack or where the picture of the caboclo, so welcome.
Thank you, Ellie. Thank you.
I know the scene at the screen. Imagine the Razia we see there, so definitely this is the Razia. What did inspire you for actually become a trainer?
First of all, I put out my pictures them on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook. Most time people they contact me, oh Razi, I just feel say you were able to help me with my present condition. And they always tell me, say, me not to trainer. I say, but I can give you tips how I go about for just achieve this body. So I can give people in tips. Then I look at them saying, a salon, we don't get much woman trainer them. And one thing about woman, they we always they feel comfortable with we own. And I notice say the other thing is you can be a trainer, but the fact say you don't go through the process, I can bet that it can make you the best because you know already the struggle people they go through. So one day I go PZ, I do come out do some shopping. I meet up this lady. Tell me say hi Razia. If you make like an Osabian, he say I follow you on Instagram. I say see this clothes I wear. Now God do the other day. He said I not ever be the same kind of person. He said I just feel say you go able help me. I say no, you know waiting. I can go out you in my gym. You can I say no. I just want you for help me for go through this process. Then I give my number. I tell and say we can start the next Monday for begin go work on a beach.
Okay.
Then
so just like that. Yeah. Part of the reason make you gain this winner depression.
Yeah.
We say depression now, that man business depression. Because most people they wait they cannot dump their number, they just say eat and gain weight and stuff like that. And you turn to food. Waiting cause the depression.
At a particular time in my life, things they not be they go out as I feel say as young girl, don't come on university. I be one for work like all man, but I just feel say, may I start up my own business. And for start up business, the challenges the way they come, especially when you're a woman in this society. So 10 begin reach, things them as I plan, not they go the way I want. I begin feel depressed. I start my business and I not they get customers as I want. I just feel say I want to move to the next level, they happen the way I want. Then I begin depressed. Why then I shop, all I can do now for eat. and just send them bikini around. Hey, they don't cook this. I want eat. I want reach house. I they eat. I just feel I turn out to food. Then also, you know, the struggles where it come like where you feel say people they expect much from you. You don't open business. Then you go always get like say waiting people and go say you know I for close this business. So I begin feel depressed. So I turn out to food all the time.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So because it's a nine, you actually gain all this weight.
Yes.
So eventually, you know, you begin pass around, but you still be the commot because it's not commot, you being commot and things like that. Why you decide for lose the weight? You know, it's I mean, now because sometimes one or two begin provoke you, now shame or anything like that make you begin lose the weight, or now you wake up and say, you know, this is not me. You know, let's try for lose the weight. Your weight. We're talking about you right now.
Okay. So first of all, boutique I deal with clothes. Me not possibly like fashion.
Yeah.
And we know woman then want for wear these clothes and look nice. But sometimes I the order clothes and for myself, I deceive myself see me at 12. Then all of a sudden the 12 they come and not fit inside.
Oh wow.
Then also I want for go out, I did look say I go find clothes, I'm not able to get clothes. They are still deceive myself say me at 12. Then I did 14. I did 14 now, I did buy 14 clothes them, I still need do 14. Then I did 16.
Oh wow.
Now so I begin go. Then when they come on a net, if I not end up get close, I say I need go again. I believe say most women have that feeling.
Oh yeah.
Because we all like for look good, no matter what that you be. No woman on this one want for look and feel good.
True.
So now so the weight can go. I just the increase in sizes. First of all, I not be even know again who size I they wear because I they lie per myself. Yes. So I look myself and say no, this not so life. Then also. We saw be there na return bike. My mama na soldier. We put they pass, they salute me for my mama. I they say what? For say I look like my mama. So I begin my mama say Razi, I think say you don't really put on with. But you know who they can tell we not can like we they vex. And I believe say weight gain, no matter how person tell you, until you decide say you want for do and for you. Then most time, of course, the typical Sierra Leoneans, we go sometimes, Razia, you don't fato. And they first they make you feel sad the whole day. You know they look good, you know they feel good inside again. You feel say, oh, you don't look this kind of way. Then one day I just in a glass say, Razi, this not to me. I need an evolution in my life. We all know evolution, now the change in characteristics of a species. I want a new thing. I want new me. So then I decide for good gym.
Good gym.
Yeah.
So when you begin lose the weight, how long it take you? It's not the process because some people then go think it lost and drastically. Some people then time. What's not be your own time frame?
Okay. First of all, when I start my process, I so want for lose this weight. I be 105 kg. I start my journey. Inside 3 months, nobody no go see them, but you they begin feel them.
Okay.
And you close they begin tell you. But you be excited. See, what many people they tell you say, that's it, but you don't know. But they not get for see them. You get for feel them, and you close they tell you. Even sometimes the scale, no, they even shake the way you want. Then I continue 6 months. Inside 6 months, I begin lose. But I not be the lose them to the way I really want. Then inside 6 months, people tell me say your body cut. Now the word exactly. Not they say your body cut. That just to see this upper side of you. Then inside 8 months, I lose all my weight. From 105, I go 64 kg.
Wow. So you take 8 months for do that.
Yes.
How you go through and waiting you do?
The first thing where they make you feel say if you go through exercise, you will go through a lot of things like discipline. Because now one time we lack most of our life them. Now, we all know it's now calorie deficit. Well, calorie deficit for who don't know. Now you cut carbs out of which you they eat. This part also often we serve. Most times some of who wake that morning na rest. Something na rest. Even ten na rest. Though I can understand say for live health in a salon, it's not really easy, it's
very expensive. Very.
But the one thing I cut out of my diet na carbs.
Okay.
One, I start from when I wake that morning. Me na one person when you start you then train yourself say you for use the restroom in the morning before you step out. Now one big improvement in life. Now, if you take water in the morning, we know in a freezer, just normal water, room temperature, and drink them for like 15 minutes, I can bet you say you can use the restroom. Imagine you start today so you're feeling fresh. I start my diet on doing blending fruits. We call them smoothie.
Yeah.
Because not all day you able to eat your fruit whole. But if you do them in a smoothie form, you're able to enjoy them. Smoothie, I want to keep us in full. So I can do it in the morning, I go to the gym. Whilst I exercise, I can drink and make a full till then 12. Now, my lunch. I eat my lunch. But other people can feel to say you need to cut out carbohydrates totally. No. You need carbs because carbs you convert to energy in a gym.
Okay.
You just reduce on your carbohydrate. Then I can eat me sweet potato, I can eat me bulgur, or me funde. I can eat as lunch or pepper soup with light soup, at least me not that heavy. Then in the evening, the one thing where we get, all people they work, when they come work, the normal, cause for me the rest I can eat.
Yes.
If we pull self-exercise day, that's not good for we health. More forget about the lose weight thing. It's not good for we health. Imagine you eat, you not take you go lay down, it's not really good. So I cut off say evening for me vegetables or me grilled fish or me grilled chicken without the skin, it good to go. I eat and if I get me 1 cup green tea, I sleep. When I start of course it's difficult.
Yeah.
But I tell myself say if I want for change me, I go for change what I eat. And I tell you, Ellen, you exercise, stay, you not change your food, you not go walk as you want them.
So let's say for somebody we're not able to afford their food but you want to lose weight, where do you go recommend apart from because you talk about the grill, the this, the that? Where do you go recommend for somebody? But no, you actually talk about bulgur, right?
Yes.
You know, so you think say bulgur, you know?
Yes, because bulgur, to be honest, we get different type of bulgur now, but the bulgur we recommend are the brown one will all sabi from there because it gets fiber.
Okay.
Anything we get fiber, it help food for digest fast. Okay. So, but the only thing is, if you think about the money, remember how much money you get for go spend at hospital. If you need to live healthy.
True.
So take that money and live healthy. You know, go make all take it for the go in the hospital.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with the exercises, I mean, what particular exercises were you doing? Like, because exercising they in different forms.
Yes.
You know, especially we watch TV. There's aerobics, and of course the spinning, the jump rope. You know, but in particular, like you, waiting you actually begin with what exercise in particular?
Okay, now I want to categorize the exercises. Like for this, they do spinning, jump rope, burpees, aerobics. All that they are put under the category of cardio.
Okay.
They do a lot of cardio exercises. And cardio now one thing where they give you endurance. They make you able to push you, make exercise for long. Because where I go, my main motive now for just lose weight. Then now you get that side for lose weight, when I just cardio, they get the side for tone up. I lose weight, I've become very slim. You understand? Then I reach 64. And then at that time, they were don't burn all the fat. Now my body, I think I don't put on to I want them. Then I not be know this other side we call toning. Maybe just happy, but just lose weight.
Okay.
Then and I get my trainer, we name Eddie, we learn me all this.
Okay.
Tell me say Razia, after you don't lose weight, you get other side we call toning. Now, you know how your body for be flabby. Even if I sit there, people will just have me say, no, they ever not say I be get that kind of body because I be lift weight. Weight, you don't need for lift heavy weight. You just need for do your correct set and correct form. As you lift weight, you become tone up. Tone up, as for career, they say woman strong, but not too strong. It means say your body need a shake, your body need a left. And when woman get firm body, it really look good. And as you the age, you the exercise body the farm, it make you age the stop, so like you move backwards because your body really puts together.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. We have Razia here with me today. It's health and fitness. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back right after this.
Let's watch the Real Talk with Aline TV show by our very own daughter of Sierra Leone, Aline Kistar.
Welcome back to Real Talk with the Lean TV show. Catches every Wednesday on AYV TV, Star Plus TV, FTN, and AfriRadio at 10 p.m. I'm here with me. I have Razia Sultan Kamara. Of course, we talk about health and fitness. Not so the subjects we, but people didn't go on for talk about because people are just lazy. People then don't know how to go about time. However, I mean, we're here to change lives as well because while people then know say yes, you can eat, but at the same time you exercise. You know, I mean, all man gets in body type. You know, some people then they can look good bigger. Some people look good smaller, but me on point is now for just make everybody just exercise and be healthy. Of course, Razia, you don't talk about the cardio winner for lose the weight. And then the toning, because that's another thing, of course, not so just about Africans, even with the Americans, with the say people don't go lost weight, then they're very, very flabby. You know, but so they talk about the toning, we're very, very important. Yes. How long now did it take for let you really get into shape? Because some of you want to know duration. Now 1 month, 2 months, 3 months.
Okay,
you know?
First of all, I can get issues there with people because most time, if you want to work exercise, they say, Razia, when you feel say this girl for happen, actually I say trust the process.
Yeah.
Turning up nothing way they take time because dealing with weight nothing way you do it almost drain out the energy in you. Because if you notice people with the iron, I say you don't need to go eat. Because it make you really want for eat. You have to put food in your body for make the muscle grow. Now, for example, when you turn up, you also like when you bang motor car, then you bang the muscle, like accidents happen. Then when you eat and when you rest, then the muscle grow. Now, the other thing is when you turn up, you get for no, so you don't have for bulk. You just want for look nice. You don't have for fat again along the process.
Right.
So now you still get for the lift the weight and you get for the eat healthy. That's how now you don't go for pull so much carbohydrate in your food. Carbs stay there, but in a moderate portion.
Okay.
The other thing I get to people in that portion control. Sometimes you can able for eat anything you want for eat, but we get a habit for eat. Stay pass we bell full, ping. Now they feel say we don't eat. If you able get one thing you know that person eat too much, find that kind bowl, that small bowl where you know so you cut the food, where you just in that bowl and then you go able eat. Okay. Then now for tone up, it take me like 1 year.
1 year?
Yes.
Oh wow.
And when I weigh 64, when I turn up now I can 70, 71. But guess what? They call a healthy weight because now muscle. Okay. Muscle weigh more than fat. Nothing weigh more than fat, heavy. If you notice, then now my thighs then begin go. I go like slim from up.
You bum begin go?
Yes, the bum all begin go because of the squat. You understand him? All the lunges. You get for do your upper body. You want where you tin up. All these shoulders go point out. So it takes time because for its weight, now fat you the burn. Not like when you lose weight, now just calories. You the burn fat na specific side of your body. More or less, we it's like we go to doctor say, I want me to go inside, I want me this come out. So all that nigga for take time. But I can always tell people and say you get for trust the process. Okay. And all the time they give compliments, now they tell you get for push. Then also apart from saying me and one person we don't lose weight, I don't ever gain them again. It don't pass 2 years.
Oh wow.
Yes.
You don't able maintain the same weight?
I don't maintain the same weight. People in their way who don't lose weight in a salon after one or 8 months or say, hey, don't come later, you don't get body back.
But what think be the problem for that day?
Now, when exercise, nothing we can say is ungrateful. Anything at this world, even like when you get this program, then this show fine. You don't go for relax. You go for putting more effort. Yep. Because members now people they watch you. You're not like a role model. So you go for putting more effort and maintain. We all know we build us, even when you build and fine. If you don't maintain them, you're not gonna look the same again. Yeah. So maintenance, all that. And I want to I can tell you ladies then say, I don't want weight when I don't lose this weight. Me no to mechanic for make you go back again and come back again. I not go gladly. One, you get for no say, you get for maintain this weight. And you get for feel say you don't want for going to depression. Remember also you don't come out. So you get for be focused.
All right, good. You get for be focused. If you want to lose the weight, make sure say you focus and lose it. Because I encourage you back. Oh, now me the pulling pass. I know because now we can go and lose. Oh, we didn't come. But anyways, with your class now, you get a big group. Yes. How you able to structure that class day? You know what I'm saying? Because I see say. You know, your class is not boring. I see a lot of different activities. I see dance, like the last say, make the way I fear they dance. You know, they do a lot of cardio, just some toning, like so many things. Are you able to put that together with different women and different personality? Okay,
first of all, I look say exercise not enough for be boring. Even with me, if I get the same routine every day, I know they look forward for go gym. I look and I observe a lot of gym them, a lot of places, people they do the same. They decide say no. Now I want to do something different. Now dance. Exercise and like therapy, Ellen. Wow. Even if you feel so bad, you feel down, where you sweat out, you feel good. One thing about dance and music. Dance and music now two things where they heal your soul. if you don't go today, you go do the difficult exercise you put the other day. If you know say tomorrow I dance, no matter how you tire, you get for go because they like the camera, they like the attention. We all women all like attention and all that. So I say, okay, man, we do outdoor activities. If you notice, we do work from Berry Street to American Embassy.
Oh wow.
We go on some hill there with the waka and outdoor exercise are very refreshing, by the way.
Okay.
Then also we did do challenges that we can get abs challenge. So we can do one we can do up in a core, we can do spinning. You understand? So I take on Saturday in aerobics and dance. And guess what? No matter how the entire Friday, Saturday, nobody know they miss they show up. And you know what thing? I can find the people not can just dance so I can don't find the song on Saturday. Sunday, I can don't dance and I host first for me. I mean, they choreograph all the dance.
All the dance.
Nobody, and they call nobody for can show me. Where I don't do the moves, then Monday I reveal the moves. They will begin practice. I get 2 classes now. The class also big, and we know all the COVID way there and all. I decide for Shebam into 2. And one thing I always click to them, all my get your mats where we exercise because we know what's in the ground right now.
Exactly.
In the country. So I can practice the one in the morning, practice the one in the evening. And you know,
so in other words, you do exercise all day?
All day.
Wow, you know they get time for you muscle rest because it's necessary as well.
I dey do morning class and do evening. So my rest period are from 9 to 4.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
And you know what I find out? I dey eat and then you put on 1 kg.
So now you eat boku because you exercise every day. I don't follow more now with exercise. Okay, out of in class, of course, all the pictures where they show, you know, that we get them consent and they want for sure them picture there. So I'm only we just watch some of them pictures there. So them people there, so we lost a lot of weight. I mean, oh my God, look at this person. What do you want to tell me about how much weight he lost and you know, in what period?
Okay, for example, we get Rachel. I don't see you know Rachel.
Yes.
Rachel, I don't always take cane BN for the one after for exercise. But actually, it come out and already. Rachel lost like 12 kg in 3 months.
Okay.
Yes, and it really did do well, and it's still there on the process. It's still they push and it's still they go. Then I get Melissa.
Okay.
Melissa lost 18 kg in 3.5 months. Then also I get my first client when Ami was with me up na PZ.
Okay.
Ami don't lose the most. Ami don't lost like 25 kg.
Oh wow.
Yes, in the past 3 months. But it's still a work in progress. We still they work and we still they push.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So I also understand. I mean, we're all about women. But you class, it's all women. I mean, the man never exercise too. I mean, what's up with that? We're making all encourage the man there.
First of all, we don't know the normal gym thing. Sometimes woman there, man and kinde, Sunday they not want put more effort. But the thing is, I want me woman to feel comfortable.
Okay.
We get some other things that we can make. Okay, one, we get with monthly something. We can make, you know, one for go exercise. But with me and them, they able to discuss them. They will feel comfortable. If man they come around. So woman no want for go exercise because they feel like sometimes if they exercise or they squat, but woman no want for turn they watch like something or they be any close or something. But when I saw woman then you feel comfortable because they all understand what you go through.
But some of the women for the man they go gym for. And then they lose weight.
Well, I want them focus.
I make them focus. So you don't encourage man.
No, you're not going to go bluff for nobody. You don't need to go make any sexy for anybody.
No, you focus by your exercise.
Focus by your exercise. That's it.
Right. Well, if somebody actually sit on the watch and really want for grab and go exercise, but they have no form of motivation, what you go recommend? Talk to them and say, I mean, how you go able to push them? Just you sitting here and talking to them.
Okay, first of all, we got other thing we plenty already suffer from when our mental health issues.
Yeah.
And you been so depressed, you get this to the more than you, which is not also not ever solve anything. One thing why I like exercise, the minute you enter and start to exercise, everything the weight. The moment you just focus on the moment. You don't mind what you done. Sometimes when you go, you remember back. But that period there, you just enjoy. Okay. So before you sit down, of course, not all my able to talk to person, but in problem, go sweat it out.
Okay. When
you sweat it out, you feel good. And not just feel, say, oh, I can see me, I do this kind of exercise. That's why I just begin. I be very lazy. I'm not able to do nothing. Okay. But once I can say consistency, grab, just start if not jump rope or a skipping rope. Just start with anything. You go reach there. And then you go thank me later.
All right, you see, just try for just gap. I guess the first thing I for gap and say I did go do this exercise.
I can tell you the
And
one
go
thing, yeah? Say showing up is shaping up. Yes.
Showing up is shaping up.
Yes.
So if you get, you happen to forget Tkanga's client, like we very lazy. I mean, imagine what they call all the guys that they been before say, bike. I'm saying, economics. But anyways, if you actually, I mean, not difficult, but if you actually get a difficult client, how are you able for really just push them for able get them to what you want?
Okay, first of all, where they can just come, I can concentrate on the new one then.
Okay.
I can try for pull them bien because you know when you did some side where you knew you want to take the back. I can always tell them say we did bien, now bien result you get. I want to for come before. They want to me at Kangaes. Rachel know me, Yousef know me.
Oh I know, I just want to say me know.
When you the exercise, and not they just day the control. At the left also at the day, even with spinning, at the candle, at the tin up before you where I say
come
do
on
this.
away.
Even sometimes they look me by they say me na train away in the left halfway. Until you done and they may heart call. That's why they. And with that day, nobody know the way the tapper.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Well, of course, I get Razia with me. You know, I mean, today in our health and fitness, we actually get 2 segments, you know, in they come to an end. Then we get somebody else who's an expert as well. He goes by the name of Charles Harding. However, just lastly, before you round up, what will be the advice for young women, older women, man and woman, and just all of us that are just lazy and don't want to do anything?
First, I want my people to know say, even for yourself when you sit down, imagine you do this kind of work, you get for sit down all day. You need for do at least 30 minutes exercise where they keep your heart rate and your blood they flow.
Okay.
Then the other thing is, na salon so small that we get them for petty thing. To be honest, why the police me exercise business, I not get them for nothing because all I care about na myself. If me don't day, how I make my body day so, I want to do so, I drink lots of water. I not get them for other person in business.
True.
And when you concentrate on yourself, you have to build yourself, you have to make yourself other person in business they ever more than you. So now, you know, I'm not gonna say you get for can to me. You can exercise any side you want for exercise, but make sure say that you 30 minutes, that you me time.
Okay.
Now most of you don't turn slave to your phone. You wake na net and your phone you first you watch first.
Yeah.
When you exercise, even your phone, you get for put them aside. You understand it? Get you me time. Everybody need me time in life. So take your exercise time as your therapy time, as your me time away from the kids, time away from your husband, time away from your boyfriend, and concentrate on you.
Okay.
Then you go look good and feel better. I form a WhatsApp group where now that they monitor what they eat because no matter how you exercise, you need for control your food now. Where are they right for the diet plan every week and when you they eat them food, you need for snap you send them to me. Now the
So
group,
you're really strict.
yes, and at the group, then company themselves they so all man is sending food. So till you go start don't send in pepper soup, then you don't send in bulgur. And when you dey inside that, you know go on for left behind.
Okay.
So then they help them more. So that's how they come. Then on Saturdays, the favorite days of all, dance class and aerobics.
All right. Thank you so much, Razia, for where you come and can talk, and then hopefully you're going to inspire people then and me just to talk to everybody. Just get up, go exercise, and just be healthy. No one leaves my set without a really nice gift from me. So this gift is for you from Real Talk with the Lean.
Thank you, Elaine. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, we can go to our next guest. We're also an expert in health and fitness, so I don't want you to move. I'll be back after this.
Let's watch the Real Talk with Aline TV show by our very own daughter of Sierra Leone, Aline Kistar.
Welcome back to Real Talk with the Lean TV show. Catch us every Wednesday at 10 p.m. on AYV, Star Plus TV, FTN, and AfriRadio. If you just missed earlier, today is health and fitness. I want you guys to be healthy. I want to be healthy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we have to talk about it. Of course, the guest that just left the building is Razia Sultan Kamara. You get people that we actually, I mean, it's because of their passion. They go into health and fitness. With her, she's gone through the experience and now transforming lives. Our other guest in today's show is a member of the National Sports Science. He's the holder of level 3 in exercise to music and also level 3 in the circuit training. Certified in physiotherapy, he's a sports massage and corrective exercise. He always says his goal is to help others reach fitness goal and find their true purpose in life. A strong 52 years old, he is Charles Hardin. Welcome, Charles, to Real Talk with the Lean TV show.
Hi, everyone.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
You know, he's been here, he's not even smiling. I'm trying to tell him, I'm not your client. You know, we're just here to talk about health and fitness. You're doing a lot for Sierra Leone. You've been in this game for so many years. Of course, Charles works with BodyTech. So with health and fitness, of course, you're 52 years old and you look really good. You really exercise good, keep healthy. This passion, you know what I mean? For me, I'm telling you, it's a passion. Where did that come from? When did you realize you wanted to be a trainer, or you were just really into sports, or you just want to exercise, or just love to exercise?
Well, if I may say, you know, my dad, you know, was a military man.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and he was like the PTI in the army.
Okay.
And in my years of going to school, from my primary time, I love to run around and do stuff. And when I get to high school, my first year in high school, you know, I was so active. Like, I was into all the activities, like you can say, long jump, high jump, and I was just
everything.
Good
Track
at
and
it.
field, you were just good.
That's it. I was just good at it. And then even soccer, but I was not good playing in the game. I was just a good goalkeeper or defender.
Okay.
So, but my dad never wanted me to do anything like sport, and he was a sportman. You know, he wanted me to become a lawyer or doctor or something like that. So that's all, you know, as a Creole. You know, that's what they want. But I just keep, you know, doing it in school.
Okay.
And then I had to travel. So, but when I travel, because I love sports so much, before I started, let me say, after high school, there was nothing else to do. So basically, I would just go for a run. I would just run, you know, go to the gym, just doing what I love doing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then after a while, and I had to travel. So when I traveled overseas, and because of my passion for training and the way I used to train and how I used to look, and people used to come up to me and ask me if I was a trainer. And then I used to say to them, what's a trainer? What are you talking about?
So you had no idea?
So I know, I never had any idea about what training was all about, you know what I'm saying? So, because I just was just doing it because I love it. And because I was looking good, and people would just come up to me and say, are you a trainer? I'm like, no, I'm not a trainer. And then somebody said to me, you can be a good trainer, you know. And I said to him, be a good trainer? What's that? So, and then I went and I looked into it. And when I look into it, I'm like, okay, let me try it. So I went for like a YMCA level 3 in the UK. Level 1, it was level 1. So that was just like a gym instructor. So you come into the gym, you know, you help people out, you know, write them programs, show them how to use the equipment and all that stuff. So that's where I started. And if you can believe, when I went for my first job, they didn't give me a full-time job. They tell me I should be a part-time. You know, they tell me that I should come and cover. It was like a cover. So when I used to come and cover the evening session, the guy who was supposed to be doing that evening session stopped coming to work. So they gave me that job. So, you know, I started doing a writing program for people, people beginning to like me. You know, I'm like, okay. And then
you were making money off of it.
Yeah, you know, I was making money because then I was not expecting to get a part-time. You know, now I have a part-time, which was almost like a full-time.
A full-time.
You know what I'm saying? So then I started making money out of it. And then I'm like, okay, you know, but then training was just something that I love. I just love training. And I went there and I did that class. And
so that's how everything started.
Everybody was like, Charles, you need to do more class. I'm like, what?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And, you know, so you see the push start coming slowly. I'm the type of person, I'm very shy. You know, when I meet you for the first time, I'm very shy, but once you get to know me, then...
Yeah, because I heard you're strict.
You know what I mean? So sometimes people take my shyness as strictness, you know what I mean? Because, you see, I'm so passionate that I want the best for people.
Right.
And sometimes, you know, it's like I'm trying to get people to get it right.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that what people see, and they tell me to be very, very strict. Yeah, I'm very strict because I'm strict on myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
And like you said, you want results.
yes,
So because
I want
of that,
results. You know, because anything first, you have to start with you.
definitely.
You cannot give anything that you don't have. So first of all, I have to work on myself first. So me come first. So after working on myself, then I know I can work on others. So I'm strict with myself.
Okay.
Very, very strict with myself. Even when I train, my colleagues will say to me, Charles, you train for hours, man. When are you gonna stop?
You
know?
never stop. You just keep going.
I just train. I just train until maybe I'm like, okay, Charles, this is not man. It's getting to go.
So that was the move you made.
That was the move I made. So
to come to Sierra Leone and
That's
be
right.
a trainer at BodyTech.
That's right. So
Amazing.
So after like I've had all my qualification because
Okay.
I was in the UK for 10 years. You know, that's where I have my NASAM. And then I went to the States for another 10 years because, you know, while I was in the UK, I was like, you know what? Man, this big fuss about American people. They're the best. They do this, they do that. I want to go over
Yeah, they
there
are the best.
and see, and really see if they are the best, you know what I mean, in what
Okay.
they do, you know? So I went over there for another 10 years. You know, my first 2 years was a struggle. After 2 years, my life began to change because then no one can employ me. I have to create a job for myself. So then I start training people, you know, in the parks, you know, going to their homes, and then my life just changed. So in the 10 years, you know, getting into gyms and all the top gyms, you know, I mean, I met trainers who were just like, wow, we never met a trainer like your type. You are amazing. Because, you see, the thing about being a trainer, you know, it's just not training people. You know, sometimes people think it's just about just training people. You know, you have to change the concept of people, how they think and how they go about doing exercise and how they go about themselves as an individual as well. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole change. It's not...
It's a lifestyle change.
Yes, it's a lifestyle change. It's not all just exercise, sweat, you know, do this, go to the gym. No, it's deeper than that.
Deeper than that.
It's deeper than that, way deeper than that. And until you've been in it for decades, and that's when you begin to realize that it's not all about, you know, just looking good. Yeah, looking good is one part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because
But like you said, it's deeper. Yes, and that's true. You make sure you look after yourself. Today's episode is all about health and fitness. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back right after this.
Let's watch the Real Talk with Aline TV show by our very own daughter of Sierra Leone, Aline Kistar.
Welcome back to Real Talk with Aline TV show. Today's episode is focused on health and fitness. With me, I have Charles Hardin, who works at BodyTech as a trainer. I mean, he's an expert. I mean, he came from London to help us. And I'm here to help you. You know what I'm saying? Earlier, we were talking about your passion. Of course, you turn into your career, which is what you do.
That's right.
That's it, basically.
That's what I do.
You can find me at BodyTech at the stadium, right? That's what BodyTech is.
That's right.
So definitely, you've been working with a lot of different people. It's been years and years and years. What are some of your the challenges dealing with different personalities that come there to exercise?
You see, well, everyone that you come across, you know, come from a different background a different culture. You know, some people have problems, you know, for dealing with them. You know, it can be, some people maybe have operations, some people have had an accident, some people just coming from having a baby. There are people who are just lazy, you know, who just don't want to move, but they want to lose the weight, and they will give you all the list, you know, about what they want and when they want it, and they're thinking that you're some kind of magician that's just going to change their life, and it doesn't work like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So there's so many different challenges. But the most one that I can deal with people, you know, who maybe have problems, you know, but they're really trying, you know, to make the effort to work. But I can deal with people who just don't have any problem, but just lazy. You know, you tell them to do this, you know, they do 1, 2 sets, and then they want to take a bigger break, and sometimes they want to go talk on their phone, and sometimes, you know, they can't even perform the exercise correctly, because me, I'm very focused on technique. You know what I mean? Everything has to be right. You know what I mean? You can't just do my exercise anyhow, because I believe, you know, if you do anything wrong here, we're telling you, right?
Okay.
So you have to make sure that everything that you do is right. Even though when there's mistakes, you got to go back there and rectify it and fix it. You understand? So you can't just come in and just thinking that because I say do a burpee, you can just jump from the ground up. And no, burpees are not performed like that. Burpees, there's a structured way to do it. That's why we study exercise, corrective exercise, because then what that does is that it prevents you from having injuries. It prevents you from, even if you have an injury, that you will not go back to those injuries again.
Okay.
You understand? So, because most trainers, they don't work on form. You know, most trainers are just YouTube trainers. You go to watch a YouTube video, take 1, 2, 3 things, they look at it and thinking, okay, they can go and perform it. But they don't even know the fundamentals. You know, they don't know the structural part of it. So they will just do anything, and if you're a novice and you don't understand, you follow suit. Yeah. And then what happens is that in the long run, you tend to have problems, because then you overload the muscle and then you weaken on the other side. And then before you know, you start complaining. Knee problem, back problem,
back problem,
yes,
all this
yes,
problem.
all this type of problem.
Because that's what we realize as well. I mean, you know, everybody's a trainer now.
That's how it looks like.
You know what I mean? It looks like everybody's a trainer. Yeah. You know, of course, the guest I had earlier, of course, she's going through the experience. So that was, you know, she was here to tell her story. And of course, you are here because of the expertise. Like you said, this is a career for you.
That's right.
And that's it. I was going to really just ask about, you know, there's other trainers, like you can tell, even me, I'm not, you know, an expert, but some of this exercise, I'm like, no, it's not done. Like, and they see you with the wrong shoes, and they let you train with
the wrong shoes.
And I'm like, no. Even me, I'm like, no.
Thank
Must
you.
I be small, but not so that shoes are for wear.
That's right.
You know, because everybody's you know. So these are some of the things I think we also need to just talk about a little bit. How are you able? I mean, are you going to come up with classes for trainers? You think they will come to these classes, being an expert, or are you just gonna let people just be out there? Like, say, if you're a novice, you just go with the flow. Years later, back problems, you have all those problems.
Well, this is what we're trying to do at the center right now.
Okay.
You know, that's what makes us stand different from our competitors.
Okay.
Because the thing about us is that we don't have machines. We don't have machines. You know, when you get to our studio, it's not a gym. We don't call it a gym, right? It's a studio. It's a fitness studio where you come to get fit and understand why you're there and why you're doing what you're doing. Because with knowledge comes understanding. You can have the knowledge, but you don't understand the nitty-gritty, you know, the little bits line, the thin lines that makes everything fixed together. So you can know about how to do a bicep curl, but you think a bicep curl is just because you're bringing your arm up here, that's, the muscle's working. You still build muscle. You still get fat, you know, your arm might grow, but then it doesn't make your arm strong. Doesn't shows that you are strong, the muscles are really working, you're working the right muscle, or you're just distributing all the weight in different areas of your body. Now, you're not even really focusing on the main muscle. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So most people, you know, see themselves as trainers and just thinking because they've done 1, 2 squats, they think that's how to squat. They think they've done 1, 2 benches, they think it has how to bench. You know what I mean? But it's deeper than that.
It's deeper than that.
And I think anything that you didn't study, anything that you have not been taught, you know, you just maybe just hear or just spy and think you can go and implement it or do it, it's a lie. Because you have to be taught. You have to be, you see, footballers and soccer players. Now, if you look at the difference from Sierra Leone's footballers and those that play in Europe, they have an academy. Now, these guys, they don't just kick ball throughout the whole day in the whole session. No, they have little sections where they doing this, they're doing that, they kick the ball. Maybe they just run in a little circle. Then they have little like a circuit training. You know what I mean? Different posts. Now, after all that training, they've done all that, and then the coach will bring them together and say, okay, now we play a match before the main match, because they want to see how everyone is moving and what they've learned from that little section. Because when you play a game, you only play where they say you should play. You cannot leave here and go play over there. You understand? You have to be where you're supposed to be. If you have to run this way and back this way, that's all you have to do in the whole session. You can't run here and go run over there. They didn't tell you to do that. That's not your job. Okay. Everybody on the pitch has his own job. See, this is the same thing. You understand? So, as a trainer, you need to know every individual that walks into the building, what to do with them, because everyone is different. You understand? I cannot do the same plan for you as I would do for this man or I do for that lady, because everybody here have, like I said, different backgrounds.
Different backgrounds.
You know what I mean? And we all have different type of body. You know what I mean? Our body types are not the same.
No.
And you know, we all eat differently. We all do things differently. You understand?
So, in other words, every customer that walk in has a different plan.
Yes.
And you do diet plans for them as well. Well, they have a structured exercise.
Well, actually,
or you do group exercises.
We don't do a diet plan for clients. Okay. Because the thing is that when a client comes in, if you want me to be your one-on-one trainer, like a personal trainer, you want me to train you, then I'm responsible for all that.
Okay.
Then I can do your diet plan. I can, take your measurement, weigh you,
and have all this information.
Always telling you what to eat. Because you see, the thing is that for me, I don't believe in dieting. You might wonder why I say that.
Right. I was just going to say, why did you say that?
Yeah, I don't believe in dieting because you see, a diet is something that people only do for a period of time. And then what happens when you change your diet? What happens if you don't stick to that diet? You understand? So what I believe in is a better way of eating. You know, you have a plan, a way whereby you eat healthily and you do it constantly.
Constantly. Okay.
You understand? I'm not saying that you cannot cheat. You can cheat now and again.
Because there's always a cheat day.
Yeah. You can cheat. You know what I mean? You can cheat now and again, but you can't cheat throughout.
No.
You have to eat clean all the time. It's a lifestyle. Just the way training is lifestyle, and you have to train all the time. You can't just say, oh, I trained for a couple of months, I've lost the weight, then you're going to sit back. Trust me, when you sit back, you'll double the weights that you were before you went there.
Okay. Because so if you do have a client, right, that you've trained for a period of time, and you realize they're not making no progress, they're not losing weight, what are you going to do with them?
Well, you see, with me, I don't think I've ever come across a client that I've trained.
You're trying to tell me you're good.
Yeah, because you know the reason why I'm good? If I'm training you, trust me. I speak words into your life. I say things to you that makes you renew your mind, that you renew the way you think, and you look at the way you look at your fitness journey and your life change. So I'm not going to allow you, as me being your trainer, for you to just not lose weight. You have to lose weight.
No possible.
No, it's not possible.
If I lost the weight.
It's not possible. It's not possible with me because, because the way I talk to you and what I will do, and I constantly saying it, because when you're constantly saying something and you do it, result comes out of it.
Yeah.
If it's bad, bad will come out of it. If it's good, good will come out of it. That's one thing I believe. I believe in that. Anything you sow is what you reap.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
So basically, if I'm putting words of life into your mind, and every time trying to make you feel that, this thing is very important, then I have to change and make myself better, not only for me, but for the people that I come across, my family, my friends and everything. I need to be a life changer. You understand? And this is the way, and that's why my boys are doing great. We don't only just train them exercise, we make sure that they study. They understand the anatomy. Some people don't understand the anatomy, how the bone works, or how the functional.
So you really teach them.
Yes. So we teach them. We teach them, and we try to make them better. So when they go in front of, when they send it to a client, and they're like, wow.
They know what they're talking about.
Yes.
They're
coming from BodyTech.
You know what I mean?
These people are coming from BodyTech. This is what sets us apart from our competitors.
Everyone else.
Yes. Because we don't have machines. We deal with functional training. Now, maybe you might not know what functional training is.
No, I don't. That's why you're the expert. I'm not.
Well, functional training is not something whereby, you just go on the treadmill or you go on the bike or you just on the weight machine. Functional training is when you're moving, when you are not just sitting there, because our daily lifestyle, allows us to move, bend down, pick up, turn around, jump, sideways, backward. You know, this is how we train people. So we get you to move in all three dimensions. You know, in the fitness term, you say in the three phase of movement. Okay, it's like a 3D. Okay, so you have the forward movement, the lateral movement, and the back movement, which will say the sagittal, you know, the frontal movement and the transverse movement when you're moving backward. Because when you meet people who play sport, that's how they play. They move forward, they move sideways, they move backward. They're not just only moving on one plane. Now, in the gyms, right, everybody move on one plane. You're on the bike, you're doing bench press,
yeah.
You're doing bicep curl, so you're on one plane all the time. You understand? You're running. Everything is on one plane.
So that's why you don't have all those machines.
Yeah. So we want people to be able to move. And if you're moving, you are able to lose weight.
Well, that's important. We've learned that today. I did not know all of that because we just go on the treadmill and just move and move and move. He's Charles Hardin, an expert, of course, health and fitness. Don't move. I'll be back right after this.
Let's watch the Real Talk with Eline TV show by our very own daughter of Sierra Leone, Eline Kistar.
Welcome back to Real Talk with Eline TV show. You can catch us every Wednesday at 10 p.m. on AYV TV, Star Plus TV, FTN, and AfriRadio. Today's episode is about health and fitness. I know you may not want to hear it. It's not so much about losing weight. It's actually about keeping healthy and being fit. Here with me is Charles Hardin, a trainer, of course, an expert from London, who's been helping a lot of people and changing lives. He said earlier, you know, training, fitness, and health, everything that has to do with it is really deep. It's not as easy as we think. So a typical Charles day at the gym.
That's right.
Just walk through a routine for me. When I walk in as a customer,
that's right.
What's the first thing, the second thing, and the third thing that I'm going to do? For an hour or 30 minutes.
So basically, when you walk into the building or the premises, the first thing is that we make sure that you're wearing the right attire, which is the training gear, you know, the right shoes and all that. And then a trainer will be sent up to you. And then if you're beginners, we have a beginner's training, whereby we'll start off first with mobility. So mobility is where you mobilize all the joints, and then before we get you to like a soft warm-up, and then raise your heart rate up, and then stretches you, and then take you to the main workout. So now every client comes there with different, you know, purpose. And some of them want to lose their belly. That's the one we have more.
The belly.
Yeah, the belly. Women just want to lose their belly. Some women want to maybe their bum. We don't have machines at short where we have weights. We have, you know, a couple of dumbbells. We have a couple of the barbell with the Olympic bar and the weights that you put on the side. We have some of those. So because we have athletes that comes in there like runners, swimmers, the basketballers, footballers. Yeah. We even have the national team coming there for the fitness test and all that. So basically, there are things that sometimes we have to test to see the strength. You know, we use that to use the strength. And even when we train, sometimes we use some of this equipment also for training. But we don't base our whole training on lifting weight. Because I think a man wants to look like an athlete. You want to put on your clothes and you're looking good. You don't want to, you know, be bulky and your belly is big and then you have big arms, big shoulders.
They want to look back like you. So do you have a six-pack?
Yeah, I do.
Oh. Okay, he has a six-pack, shows that he's a trainer. So that was Charles Hardin, but right before we wrap up the show, what's the advice would you give every Sierra Leonean? I mean, like you know, when it comes to health and fitness, there's no age in it. You know what I mean? So what will be your last words? How would you encourage everyone to just get up and just go do work?
Well, I mean, this is what I say to the nation, right? That, you know, you have one life to live. And the best way you can live and enjoy this life is to live a healthy and a fit life. You know what I'm saying? People think it's very expensive to eat healthily. Not in this country. I can bet anyone on that. In Sierra Leone, it is cheaper to eat healthily, because why I say so, everything we eat here is organic. Everything we eat here, we grow. You understand? But people tend not to look at the good food. They say that our own food is not good, because why? They want the white man food. And the white man food is full of all kind of junk.
Okay.
You understand? You know, they have so many preservatives in it, you know, sugar, whatever. Some of the name you can't even call it. But they would rather, if they're buying from a supermarket or buying canned food or box food or tin food, thinking, oh, this is more high tech. No, that cassava, that sweet potato, that yam, that bulgur that they used to give us when we were small, when we go to school, that particular one. You know what I mean? You know, rice is not a bad thing. People tend to eat too much bread. Bread is one of the killing factor. Bread will make you put on weight, you won't even believe it. You understand? Because we all have different type of body type. You have ecto, meso, and endomorph. Now, endomorph are the fat people. Mesomorph are the people who look muscular, they look like they train, but they don't train. You see those type of people. And then you have the skinnier. They eat anything. They can't tell you, I come 2 o'clock in the morning and I eat rice. Me, I eat rice 2 o'clock in the morning. I eat rice 5 o'clock. I eat rice, anytime bring rice, I eat. And I don't eat small portion of rice.
You eat a lot.
Yes, because this is our staple food. You know, not everybody get fat from rice. The thing that people get fat from, they don't say it. It's all the sugar. All this canned drink and Sierra juice, this juice, that one juice, this mixing juice, this sugar, make ginger beer, pack boku sugar.
That's what the fat comes to.
Cook and
sugar.
Yes, cook soup, put boku maggi and salt. I come back and I see people, they eat maggi like crazy. I'm like, what?
So all this is fattening.
All those things are not good for you, because when you eat salt, it swells you up. You know, eating too much salt, so good for you. Eating too much sugar, it's not good for you. Eating bread, cake, biscuit, you know, all these white man products, you know, even their own chicken that they bring here, it's not good for you. Eating luncheon meat, making, you know, salad and salad.
Salad, yes.
Hey, baked beans, ketchup, you know. And even, you know, my years here before I left, right, acheke was just a steamed fish, the vegetables, which is and the tomato and the cucumber, ketchup, they put macaroni, then they put, I'm like, what? This is a chicken? Nah.
So in other words, your advice is saying, don't do none of that.
No.
Yeah, okay.
My advice is to eat clean. It's simple. That's why I'm talking about diet earlier on. You know, is to make sure you eat clean. You know, we have cassava, sweet potato, yam, it's cheap. Is it expensive?
No.
To buy a box of biscuit and to buy sweet potato, which one's cheaper? You have been, I mean, I know you came from abroad, right? You know, if you buying sweet potato of this caliber, right? And you buying Irish potato, we call Irish potato, yeah? Now, this small one and this big one, which one is the more expensive? Because when you go to buy sweet potatoes, like this small one, the money you will pay for it, you will buy 2 bags of this one, of the English potato.
True.
Because why? That potato is not good. Fattening. So I want potato that have more fibers, that's more good for us. We don't eat it. We say, no, that one is not good. We gotta go buy the Irish potato. Irish potato is good. See, you see the problem? All about knowledge. My people suffer because the lack of knowledge.
That was Charles Harden, an expert and a trainer. Thank you so much for coming to my show and really just helping me and everyone else that's watching try to be healthy and be fit. I know it's not easy, but we just got to push. Of course, you know, this is real talk. Everyone leaves here with a gift. So here you go. This is a gift for you.
Thank you and God bless you.
Amen. I've been your host today, Aline Kisa. Till next week.